before starting this meditation, I'm like, jumping around and doing a multitasking. I had a high blood pressure and using a medication and the high blood pressure and all, and doing a job and doing a business. So it's too hectic life. But thanks to Chandra sir and this Buddha CEO whole organization, they made a lot of changes in me and how I deal my day-to-day life now.
The second business that I was working on from the last few years, I knew that it's like there would be some investor would be coming and investing. I could sense that, but it had not happened. So immediately as soon as I started this, I didn't even have to complete the 40-day program. I got a call from one of the investors that I was expecting, saying it's like, let's meet and discuss. And the meditation is magic. Even though there were people around me for many years, suddenly the way they connect changed.
I had sometimes sound sleep. Now, after this continuous meditation, I have a good sound sleep, and I don't get up much. Maybe earlier, the number of times was getting up was more. Now it may be only one. And the meditation per se has also helped in removing unnecessary thoughts.
Right. Welcome back, everyone, to second week of Harmony program. And our topic this week is health and energy. So good morning and very good evening, good afternoon to everyone. Yesterday, we learned about the energy field interaction before the physical interaction, how the thought is the energy signal to the body, and how negative thoughts are sending stress and increasing cortical chemicals, which causes illness in our body. So changing our inner chat about the body or situation can lead to, healthy body. And how do we change the inner chat is through meditation, being aware of our thought process, increasing our awareness. So we will continue today on the same topic, and which more interesting topic today, and how meditation is the so-called fountain of youth, right? It's anti-aging pill, if you will. So welcome back, Chandra sir. So take us into this journey again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Radhika. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. A wonderful afternoon and a great morning. And a great evening. Unless your two eyes become one, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. And the kingdom of God is within. These are the words from Jesus Christ. Unless your two eyes become one, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. And the kingdom of God is within. Then it goes about, seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness first. Then all else will be added unto you. These three statements. The kingdom of God is the consciousness, the place from where we think that everything is originating. Unless your two eyes become one, cannot enter the kingdom of God. Two eyes become one. When you close two eyes, we are activating our pineal gland, the third eye. The sixth brain center here, the brain center, the midbrain. We have this pineal gland, of course, there is pituitary, pineal, and then thyroid, and all those glands are there. Biologically speaking, that pineal gland has some kind of an antenna mechanism. And when our mind becomes empty, due to various crystals that is rubbing each other. So there seems to be, due to a chemical called melatonin. So there's a process that people are trying to understand what happens in meditation. But due to this chemical, there seems to be some kind of a friction, and so then the gland seems to open up, and so then it's called becoming one. Through eyes becoming one, to open up something else, which sort of helps you to see many things. The experience of meditation, where there seem to be, initially we're feeling energy, we're sensing energy, but slowly it opens up for many people to see many things. I know for sure many people are experiencing it. They're probably just not sharing here. That seeing a god, a goddess form, or somebody who is already departed, or seeing some guides and masters and other planetary beings. Because we open up to the other frequency worlds. If we are just at one frequency, right? If everything is energy, we are at a frequency, right? We are at a frequency. If everything is energy, then we are at a frequency. And so when there are other frequencies are there, then they're all there. So that's what it is, that invisibility. Our naked eye can only see less than 1% of the spectrum, the whole ray spectrum. And so less than 1% we see. So the 99% we don't see doesn't mean it's not existing. So there are many other frequencies, and so we start seeing many things. Unless your two eyes become one, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is within. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha, that's Patanjali's statement. Chitta vritti nirodha, and empty the mind stuff. When we empty the mind, huge amount of cosmic energy floods into the body. When our cosmic energy floods into the body, our body third eye potential becomes kinetic, Patriji. When we empty the mind, huge amount of cosmic energy floods into the body, and then as the body gets saturated with energy, our third eye potential becomes kinetic. Means it is open to everything out there. The third eye that is seeing, ability to see into the field. The field is, and you talk to when you look at quantum physics says that everything is happening simultaneously, past, present, future, all happening simultaneously in this field of infinity. There's no time and space. They're all happening simultaneously, which means when you start connecting into it, then you start seeing past and future, present, many things that happen. But to find the kingdom of God's within, and two eyes are to become one, and seek the kingdom of God and his righteousness first. Then all else will be added unto you. All else, everything else, there's no exception. But you have to seek the kingdom of God, that means you seek the truth, and that is righteousness. Righteousness is things that you must do what is rightfully to be done. Not killing animals. No way. Interfering into somebody else's lives because I have an authority constantly interfering. All else will be added. So we are on this beautiful path of making our two eyes one. Close our eyes. They called Mano Chakshu. We close our eyes, then the Divya Chakshu, which is the Divya is angelic eye, it opens, and the Mano Chakshu is closed. We're talking about meditation and the various benefits of how it's impacting a physical body. Physical body is the last of the whole sequence. Psychosomatic, all illness is psychosomatic. So as your psyche changes, your body changes, so much changes. As your mind changes, as your intellect changes, there is a power to reason what is right and what's not right. As the intellect changes, then so thoughts change, and so then energy body changes, so physical body changes. So Radhika was alluding to having certain hormones which help us stay longer, which help us stay healthy, look potentially younger. But longevity, the fundamental mechanism of the body is to replicate. The cells have to replicate because always old cells are dying, new cells are starting. The old cells are dying, new cells are coming up. And so in the research, medical research, they've seen that one of the core reasons, one of the core things that helps to duplicate cells is something called telomerase, which is the end of this DNAs, the hanging onto the DNAs, somewhere there at the end, in a double helix coils, with the end of it, some kind of a shoelace. Every shoelace has a thing which holds it together, right? You know that. It's the best example. Every shoelace has a cap, which holds the lace to not from disintegrating. Another cap is not there, or if the cap is poorly made, that means, let's say, very short. And the moment it opens up, then the lace disintegrates, something equivalent. Now, this is called telomerase, is the end of these DNA caps. What they've observed is that long-term meditators, every time cell replicates, this is coming in assistance. Every time a cell duplicates itself, because old cells die, new cells duplicate, and so they take over. And the telomerase here apparently is doing a great function of helping duplicate the cells. And what they observed in long-term meditators, the length of the telomerase, which otherwise keeps shortening, the length of the telomerase remains constant or increasing with long-term meditators, which means it is giving the body the ability to duplicate cells more and more and more, telomerase. More and more to duplicate cells. That means that when there are skin cells dying, whenever we see this small whitish layer, like layers is coming off, that's because skin cells are dying. It's visible. It's like that for every organ. Cells are dying, and so new cells come because they age. And the skin cells die, the new cells have to come. And that's the duplication process. And the telomerase length seems to be same or longer, which means people with long-term meditation can stay longer. Longevity increases. Can. It depends if we wish to stay. That's a different question. So wish to say is a different question. Ilchi Lee, there's a master has written a book called I Decided to Live for 120 Years. Ilchi Lee. So we think of staying longer or younger differently. That cortisol chemical, again, there is research, the cortisol chemical, the stress chemical in the body, it penetrates into the stream, and so then it is impacting in the functioning of the skin protein cells called collagen elastin. If you see, the stands have some creams that contain elastin to keep it elastic. Now, the cortisol impairs the functioning of these cells, and so the cortisol is removed. Now, these cells are working greatly. Another reason that potentially, if you regularly meditate, then one can probably have a youth-looking, radiating, glowing skin, potentially. And there are more other things like oxidative stress. Because they're exposed constantly to various chemical stress, it's called oxidative stress. Again, another word. What's called meditation helps to be a great antioxidant. And as a result, normally prescribed as eat more fruit, like banana, to prevent and arrest it. And then meditation is become a great antioxidant. And then you can maintain that part of it. The stress that is oxidative stress, so some of those cell decay can be arrested. When we sleep, this growth hormone, which is produced through pituitary gland, again, there's a lot of medical research. I'm not an expert by many means, but when you can look at consciousness, it's called EOC, Exploration of Consciousness Institute, eocinstitute.org. That's the website name, eocinstitute.org. It's got plenty of scientific facts supported with a lot of research. Whoever has written that website has just amazingly done great work and very beautifully explained over many things of how meditation can help arrest depression, overcome anxieties, and drop fears and phobias and anger, and then things like this, what I just talked about. That growth hormone, which is observed to be produced plenty when we go into this deep meditative states or the delta states, the deep sleep state. And the deep sleep state, this growth hormone is produced, and the growth hormone is helping overall functioning of the body to regenerate itself. It's a very essential process. And so for meditators, as they are moving into these delta states regularly, easily, and so it seems to have this growth hormone function. So these are all long-term things that affect in rejuvenation of the body to continue to build the body. The skin cells interfere, then old cells die, but new cells cannot come and replace it. What happens? Then the elasticity is gone, right? If you don't have like some cells in between, then you pull the skin up and then it should go back. That's elasticity. Now some don't seem to have, because we keep saying that I'm becoming old. It's all in the thought here. I'm becoming old. And then environment keeps telling us that, hey, you're becoming old, what happened? Oh, take care of your body, it can't support you. All these beliefs keep driven to us by everybody, including the companies, insurance companies. Oh, you got to have something, otherwise it's not good for you. Safe. And I came to an absolute conclusion. So personally, I made a choice to not necessarily have any insurance. Personally. So it's my family. No insurance. When I travel, no insurance. You don't think of, because your body can heal. But it goes to that level to say that when you take insurance, everything is about you're sending a thought that something can happen to me. And so, yes, so be ready. We must think about everything, because everything is an energy signal. Everything is an energy signal. That book, that Mind to Matter, that I was talking about, must be read, friends, to convince about a scientific understanding. And then, of course, we experiment about it deeply. So most certainly, meditation seems to help in many ways to increase longevity and youthfulness, to gain that confidence, I guess. But all of it is originating from a strong mind. All of it is originating from a strong mind. Everything else is an effect, cause and effect. The cause is having the strong mind, a very strong positive outlook for our life. Oh, I'm 60, I'm retired, I don't know what I can do, I can't do much. And if you say these statements, then the body has to respond, right, to that. Can't do much. Okay, so I must respond to my master's thought that I can't do much. And so then it has to become certain areas weaker so that it'll make that happen. Can't do much. On the contrary, people who said, okay, retirement is not there, and that's what we say, there's no retirement. You only go into a second or third innings. Every time you finish one, then you feel that you have something more to do. And so there are people who are doing, continuously going and doing, no matter what the age is. That book called Ikigai we can read, it talks about people in 90s, 100s, 110 years and happily going about doing things. aligning to the core talent. We all have a core talent. When we continue to align to that, Jagdish sir, continue to align and continue to produce so much great work, continues to teach. And so there's no retirement. And so then the body constantly is working to support it. So I went to a workshop called Immortality long ago. So it opened up to me the way I think about age, immortality. There are people who are living for 100 plus years or so, and then there are various cases that we keep hearing through books and otherwise, especially from an Indian perspective, Indian tradition, Hindu tradition perspective, it's easy to hear because so many yogis into Himalayas, stories. And if there are people who can do it, then why can't we? Because we're all the same consciousness, the same energy. So why can't we? What is it that's lacking? Ultimately, it all comes back to what kind of beliefs we carry about our age, about our health. So friends, what we'll do today from meditation is that we'll do breath mindfulness meditation, then we'll do heart elevation, breath mindfulness meditation. Then I would like us to take a moment. It's got to be experimented, right? So we've got 5 weeks more. I'd like you to take a moment to reflect upon some things about your health. And that health that you're going to gain, and as a result, things that you would like to do, is always about when you're seeking something, what is it for? That's called clarity. What is it for that you're seeking something? When you know the reason of why you're seeking, then your passion towards asking for that what you seek is higher. When you know there is a reason, hey, I just want $100 million. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Is it just a number? But if you have a strong reason and a cause of how I'm going to spend that, then your interest towards asking, interest towards visualizing and affirming for it goes higher. Interest is reflected in terms of your feeling. So reflect upon health. This week we'll reflect upon health. I would like us to add this segment. We're going to do this in this program now, starting today. There is a segment we're going to add of affirmation visualization. There are 2 things is how we send our intentions. We change our thought process. You see, our subconscious can be reprogrammed through intense feeling and repetition. Is affirmation, intense feeling is, which is how you're going into the feeling center, which is in subconscious, amygdala. And subconscious mind is operating for us. So we want us to reflect upon our health. Things that we would like to have. I'm living, my body is working greatly, and then I'm running marathon, and I'm able to do trekking. I have so much need to travel worldwide, and so my body is greatly supporting. Every day I drive 3 hours up and down from a non-profit, and then I have this great body that supports me greatly in my activity. I'm enjoying my morning walks with my community members every day, my morning yoga, morning thing that I'm doing every day, our 10-kilometer walk, my body, my knees are supporting me greatly. If there is a specific organ which is not supporting you as the way you think, I have so much to share in my teaching profession. My throat is helping me to helping me to speak greatly without any inconvenience in the whole day. I enjoy food and I really love it. And my body has got this great digestive system to take it all. I enjoy it. If you've been staying away because your digestive tract is not that great, staying away from eating some food of a certain type, I'm enjoying my food, and then my body digestive system is working greatly to support me in giving me this joy. Why not? I enjoy nature. And I love nature, and I'm going into this nature every day, and then I'm going to the nature, and then I enjoy nature. My eyesight is improving to make me feel more about this. I got this great responsibility to go around to my driving, and everywhere I need to be on mobile on my own. My eyesight is improving to support me to drive, right? To move around. So friends, I want us to reflect upon some things that help you if your body improves with its health. Then you have a reason of why you want it. I would like you to reflect upon this, and we will utilize it in a segment after breath mindfulness meditation. We take a segment of say 5-6 minutes to this week. I'm going to slowly increase it as we go to the end of the program. Every week we're going to add about something else. This week we'll add about health and visualize for a shorter period. Our imagination is the basis for thoughts and feelings. Our imagination is the basis for changing our thought and feeling. And our thought and feeling is the cause of our outer reality of everything, including our energy communication of the body. Our imagination is the basis to change the thought and feeling. How imaginative you are is a question. With a quantum field, unlimited possibilities, you can imagine anything to be there, because whatever you think is what you're causing that possibility to come into effect then. Until then, it's just a possibility. Sorry, friends. It's all set imagination. We're going to learn on this more as we go along. But for a moment, I say, we're going to make a reflection and then have those statements that you can affirm about yourself. The reason that you want something to happen to your body, to improve, to rejuvenate, right? Many reasons are there. So when you have a great reason of why you would really like to have it, then you have a great interest towards affirming for yourself. Affirm it. Then I would like you to visualize as if the thing that you want to have, if you had a great body, is happening for you right now. That you're driving, that you're going and enjoying that beautiful every detail of the flower because you're a nature lover, right? Your eyesight is improved. That you're doing those trekkings, you feel so good, but your legs are supporting you. You have this great stamina to go up the temple where near next to you is there, where you really want to go there. That small hill of 100 steps you can't climb up. That is sitting down, but you climb up there and now you enjoy the view and then meditate there. You've got great stamina. So whatever that is, you visualize as if that experience is happening for you. That's your imagination, how far you can take it. So you visualize and imagine, affirm that my body is working greatly. My digestive system is wonderful. My throat is so beautifully functioning, right? I've got this great capability to imagine, I don't know, take decisions. I'm so focused towards my exams. My body is supporting greatly for it. Affirm it. And then the experience that you gain out of that affirmation, because that is true, you visualize it. You got it, friends? So we're going to do that for a few minutes of visualization. We're going to continue this every day and see what happens, right? No time. Don't put a time and say at the end of this meditation, 40 days, I must have this. But just keep visualizing. If you are with it, anyway, part of the session. So I thought we would utilize it every day now to move towards a greater future for ourselves. All right, friends, relax yourself, sit comfortably. Take the time to reflect upon what you'd like to visualize. The series of experiences, if your health improved greatly, what are the series of experiences that you would like to have in your life? Simple. What experience you would like to have? So just arrive at them. 1 second, get this. Relax your body, dear friends. We are practicing breath mindfulness meditation or Ana-Pana-Sati. So those of you new, the process is simple. Sitting with cross-legged, eyes closed, observe your breath. Observe your breath, your normal, natural breath, so that we go empty. In case you have thoughts, attention back to the breath, observe again. And call breath mindfulness meditation, and sit down with the eyes closed and observe the breath, and automatically become empty. Right, friends? And then before that, we're doing something called heart elevation process. And just follow my guidance now for that. Those of you new, and then how to do it is written on this chart. Quickly read up. And then just follow my guidance. It's easy. We do it for a few minutes. And then we're going into this breath mindfulness meditation to empty ourselves. As soon as this process for some time is over, then the music will change. And then it'll help us to support, to visualize and imagine about a great health in our body. And so then a great set of experiences that we would have because we gain that health. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, eyes closed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. We are going into powerful group meditation. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become empty of all thought. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. Become aware of the emptiness inside of you and all around you as you merge into your breath. Allow yourself to empty your mind of all thought and allow yourself to experience that emptiness where there's no body, where there's no thing. Darkness, that void, the light, spreading far and wide, beyond your body, beyond your room, stretching into the infinite edges of this universe. That's energy. This is the field of energy, of limitless potential, possibilities. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this quantum field of energy, the more possibilities you draw into your life. Everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field as energy, as a possibility. The longer you stay connected as no body, as no thing, the more you tune in to this energy. Everybody and everything are connected in this field of energy. The longer you stay as nothing and no one, the more you become everyone and everything. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. That emptiness, that blackness. Friends, it's time to connect to a great future in this beautiful, empty state of mind. I would like us to intend for a greater body, a greater mind, and greater health. Friends, our imagination alters our state of being, elevates our thoughts and feelings. I would like you to, without a doubt, affirm about a greater health for yourself, and imagine and dream of that future enabled by this greater body. Come on, friends. This is an opportunity to create a greater life for ourselves, supported by this miraculous body. Affirm it, dear friend, whatever that may be for you about your health and body. As you affirm about the health of your body, I would like you to imagine and dream about that future experiences enabled by this new body, as if they are happening for you at this moment, dear friend. Affirm it, dear friend. I want you to feel that energy. I want you to feel that rejuvenation of every cell in your body or that organ. That I want you to feel that future experience and make it as real as possible with your imagination. Come on, friends. Live that new future as if your body is completely rejuvenated in the greatest health possible, supporting you in whatever that you intend to do. You are jogging, you are running, your marathon, your travel, you are singing, your work, whatever that may be, dear friends, feel. The clearer your intent, the higher the feeling of joy, happiness, confidence in your body, the stronger you communicate with the cells in your body to upregulate the gene. Feel it, dear friends. Love this future. Be excited about this future. Affirm for yourself that greater health in your body, the repair and rejuvenation of those organs, that free movement. Believe and feel. Remember, this field of quantum is unlimited. And remember, you are the architect of your body with your own imagination. Feel it. Affirm and feel. Relax your body. Feel your body. And let your body absorb these energies. And let this quantum field organize this future for you at the right time and place. Be certain that this future is unfolding always. Whatever you emotionally embrace must manifest into your physicality. Let it go. And express gratitude to all things and everybody. It's an honor and privilege to be exploring consciousness at this time of history, your gratitude to all things and everybody for this great new future, great new body, to your parents, to your teachers, your mentors, to your family, your friends, your relatives, colleagues, everybody, to the nature, to everything you use, to yourself, and to this quantum field. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? Who have you become? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes. Okay, friends. How did you feel? You know, it costs nothing to imagine and be positive about ourselves. This is called smart work. But now we understand through the quantum physics model that all reality first is happening in the field, in the energy first. You construct the template of what you're looking to have. You know, just like an architect puts it all into the mind. And then they transfers into the physical drawing, right? And then it comes out beautifully. So the primary reality is this energy template of what we think we want to experience. And then we put it all out there to the detail, like a sculptor, to go to the detail of what you want to have in your life, experience it. And if body is required to support it, then it'll automatically support it. I hope you enjoyed it. So let's go into the next part of the segment. Tuesdays, we have some of our meditators coming and sharing of the benefits of how they're enjoying meditation process and what it's doing to them. So let's invite them today. And then depending on the time, we'll also do Q&A before 7:30. Yes, Radhika madam? Hi, Radhika, what's happening?
Can you hear
You're
me?
speaking? Maybe.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I was just saying thank you for a great meditation, and just trying to say a few words about the imagination and visualization, because as a child we all have great imagination, but as we grow older, we tend to lose it. I think meditation will help us improve our imagination power, thereby, having changing ability to change our thoughts and feelings. So this is a great session. Thank you. As Chandra mentioned, we have sharing today, and I will start with myself and how my meditation journey
Yeah, your
started.
voice is too low. I thought it is me. Radhika, something is happening.
Okay.
Just can't hear. Very low voice, barely can hear.
There.
There's no other way to speak while you're fixing. Let me invite Ranjana Patelji is there. Ranjana Patelji, who is a senior IT professional out of New Jersey, is here with us, experiencing her life beautifully with meditation. Yes, Ranjana ji.
Namaste, Chandra sir, and happy morning.
Thank you for joining to share. Please go ahead.
Thank you for inviting me. And happy morning, afternoon, evening to everyone,
Wait.
my soul family.
So I can't hear you either. What's going on today?
Yeah, it's okay for us, sir.
Can others hear? Koti, you can hear?
Yeah, we are hearing, sir.
Yeah, Chandra, I was able to hear her too. Koti, can you hear me well?
Yes, now it's clear for you, madam. Before earlier
Yes.
it was low.
Okay.
Your voice. Now it's
Please
clear.
put in the chat. If you are able to hear, please continue. Maybe it's my problem.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Namaste,
Ranjana.
Chandra sir. Namaste, Chandra sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. We
ma'am.
are hearing you.
Okay.
We can wait.
So
Yeah, please.
happy morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Once again, Chandra sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I would just like to start with, what is meditation for me and how it has helped me in this journey. So I started meditation. It was in May 2020 when my friend and my soul sister said, Meena Joyshar, and she was like, okay, that I found this, I got this invite for 40-day meditation. And I would like to, let's go and let's join and see how it is. It's for corporate leaders. And I was a little skeptical in the beginning. So I said, but she convinced me. She said, okay, that's fine. Just let's do it for a week and see how it goes. And I started meditating with her, and we just started our journey together, and we have not looked back since then. The first day was like just amazing. Chandra sir's meditation explanation of the spirituality and science behind the meditation, the breath mindfulness. I've done similar kind of things long time ago when I was back in India in college, where it was not similar, I shouldn't say similar, but it was something about concentrating on your breathing. And but I did not know what it was until Chandra sir beautifully explained to us that how the meditation, how this Ana-Pana-Sati works. And lo and behold, sure enough, we were hooked, and we've not looked back. And the first 40 days were like, once I finished the first 40 days, I was like, oh my God, I have to learn so much. There's so much learning to be, there's so much learning that I have to do. Plus also, I have to I have to work on myself. That is one biggest realization I had. So the first, like, and it was just the beginning of my journey at that time. This was, I learned to manifest. I learned to be mindful. I've learned to remove the what, where, when, whys in my day-to-day lives. I try. And in the first 40 days, I was able to manifest properties, plus also work on my some minor pains and aches. And I learned how to fix that faster without medication. So meditation became my priority. So every time anything happens, I just go and do the meditation. Like I mentioned, learn the mind movies, how to go through the mind movies, how to manifest through mind movies, and also like recently, just last year, I'd gone on a cruise, and that was one other manifestation experience I had. Was I just thought of, there was this game show, and I just was manifesting that I'm going to be picked, and from 500 people, I got picked. So I was like, what are the odds of, they were going to pick only 2 people, and what are the odds that I'm the first one to be picked? And I won also certain some money too. And so also in my first 40 days, when that was the first time I got introduced to Brahmarshi Patriji in the Q&A sessions that we Chandra sir used to hold on, like it was once a week. I believe it was Tuesday. I forget the exact date. But in those question answers, it's like first time I've ever heard Patriji give answers to, and he was such a straight shooter. He wouldn't hold back anything. At first I thought, oh my God, this is a little harsh. But then when I started thinking about it, I stopped and thought and analyzed. I was like, wait a minute. No, he is right. He is giving you the real answers, and we have to have the courage to take those and apply it in my life. And so I started listening to more and more of his, the answers that he would give to the questions that people asked. And some of them related to me, and I would try to implement it. And from then on, it was like, no, it's not harsh or anything. It's just that I have to have the courage to look deep inside myself and say, no, I have to make this change in myself. So those are some of the experiences. Then, and I had also manifest, or I would always think that I would like to meet Chandra sir and Vani ma'am. And sure enough, they came to New Jersey. We had a session here at my house at and I also had, thanks to Minaji and Mukulji, that I was fortunate enough to spend time with Chandra sir and Vani ma'am in our trip to Pari Patriji's house. That was the other fortunate incident that happened, where I was able to meet Pariji too, and learn from her firsthand the experience, of her growing up with the great soul, Patriji. And also, Saiji also talked about his experience with Patriji and his journey. So I was really, really fortunate to listen to those experiences also. So my other things that I have achieved in this meditation is that I have also my relationship with whether it be my friends, my family members, or my colleagues at work. I used to be, I had anger issues too. And the meditation has calmed me over the years. I mean, I still have a lot to work on, but I don't get angry like it for small things. Like, if someone said something, if it would not resonate with me, I would be upset or I would have that anger. But nowadays, I don't see that because I'm more mindful. I don't judge. Every time those words come to me because of, I guess, because I've done so many 40-day programs and I keep on listening to that, plus the books, some of the books and in the book club. So all those things are repeated. And in my mind, I'm just thinking, okay, Chandra sir said this. So I have to stop thinking and stop analyzing, stop judging. So my judging has become a lot less. I'm more empathetic. I believe in forgiveness. I would forgive others, but I learned in this meditation to forgive myself, which I believe is the most important thing. I never knew that forgiving yourself brings so much peace. It becomes like, it brings that you come to peace with your soul. That is the power of forgiveness, of forgiving yourself, others. And I just feel like, now as though things don't bother me as they used to bother me before. I don't react as much. It doesn't, I still have a long way to go, but the intensity of the bother has come down significantly. We all have families and friends issues, and people say things that are hurtful, and you keep thinking about it all the time, that why me? Why do they think I've not done anything? Why are they still doing this? Then the one thing that Chandra sir had mentioned, which stayed with me, is that it's their journey. You have to learn. You have to let them have their journey, and not think about it that why they are doing this or that to you. So once I started thinking about that, again, these things started bothering me less and less. The mindfulness has come. When I'm upset, I'll just sit down for, whether it's a minute or 2 minutes, I'll just sit down, close my eyes, and do my Ana-Pana-Sati for even a minute or two. I see that it helps me. So, and I tell myself that if after every meditation, if I can improve even 1% or even 0.5%, then it has helped me. And like I said, I don't think I can ever live without this meditation. It's become a part of my life. And of course, the book club. So I would I would say to everyone that if you can, and especially for the newcomers, please take up, just everything will fall in place. For me, my meditation starts at 7:30. Right now, the US time is 7:30 in the evening. And after my work, I would, in the beginning, I used to think that, oh, I have to come back from work. I come at 6 o'clock, 6:30, I come home, and 7:30 it starts. I have to cook, I have to eat. But everything fell into place. I was able to manage everything. And since pandemic and working from home, I'm able to manage everything. Even my dinner is done before the meditation. So it's kind of like, it's mind over matter. It's, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And that's what I've done. And I really, really enjoy, and I feel I'm very, very blessed to have found this spiritual journey with Chandra sir, Vani ma'am. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart that I really, really love this meditation. And I have told my friends also, my family members, friends, and a few of them have joined too. And they have they're continuing their journey. And some of them, for them, for any reason, they can't. So I've learned not to push them too much and just say that, okay, when the student is ready, the master will appear. And then when the student is really ready, the master disappears, and which is very true. So again, once again, I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if anyone wants to talk, have any other questions or anything, feel free to, DM me, personal messages is fine too. I'm always there to, if anyone needs me. Thank you again. Thank you, Chandra sir. Can't hear you, Chandra sir.
So beautiful, Ranjanaji. So beautiful.
Thank you.
You said two words I really loved. No judgment. The entire spirituality is in those two words. I mean, two things: judgments and compliance. Add no to them. No judgments, no compliance. The whole spirituality is there in it.
Yes.
Everything.
And I feel also and I also always say that what, where, when, why shouldn't be there in my, if I want something, and do good to others. That's it. Just do good to others and good things will happen to you.
Yes. So we take away that self-love is the most important aspect. Is in fact, nobody knew about this, and many don't know and continue to live. We are so harsh on ourselves. And we are an energy field, that vibration. And our vibration is reflecting what we have about ourselves. And unless this is fixed here, our words are going, but the vibration is what really touching and impacting others. Just think of the energy communication. And unless you fix here what is that, how we feel, then that's precisely what we send, no matter what we say through words. Hey, everything is great. But inside we are empty. Inside we are suffering. And so that has to be fixed. So when we fix that, then of course the field is beautiful and it is spreading automatically like the flower. So thank you. That is the core message of our meditations. Let's listen to, thank you, Ranjanaji. It's a pleasure to have you always. And you're doing great work. I thoroughly enjoyed your home. And your home was full of some 80 people, I guess, that day. She organized a session. Everybody was there. And we enjoyed nicely having some nice meditations. As a master, you ask everybody to come and you introduce meditation to them. Right? Every one of us have such a circle that must introduce at once. We come again in June to do this.
Yes, again. Please. Always welcome. And I'm waiting for you guys to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Radhika. We have one more, friends, another 5 to 8 minutes. I'd like to stay on to hear to this master's experience, and then we conclude the session. Yes.
Yes, I hope you can hear me well now.
It's a false alarm from my side. You're good. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Now, next we have Vidya Madam. She's one of the facilitators. So she has a PhD in sociology. She's living in Hyderabad, and she's a regular practitioner of meditation. She also learned alternative healing methods like Reiki, and she's here today to share her journey through this meditation. Vidya Madam, thank you for accepting, and please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone. So I'm Vidya. I live in Hyderabad. So as you have really introduced me, I'm a PhD. I'm fond of teaching actually. So I came into meditation 2 years ago. That is in the year 2021. I got introduced to this Buddha Sivo Quantum Foundation. So actually, when I was scrolling through, that time it was also a panic time. So I was scrolling through this WhatsApp and all. I got this message. Then I started, actually I joined it and just I was practicing this meditation here and there. But actually what is my problem, how I actually benefited in many ways, but I would like to highlight one particular thing today. See, actually, I was fond of teaching, as I told you. So when I came to Hyderabad, I wanted to take a break. So for some time, but somehow or the other, that gap became too long and too long. But actually, I am totally out from my world. I lost touch with my academic field. I lost my friends. I lost my students' communication, everything. I was started feeling alone in my home. And though people were there, I was alone because I had never had any friends or any community I could get it back that way. And that time I started facing certain problems which are in the mental level. So I used to have thoughts flooding like anything, 50 to 100 thoughts per minute or something. As Chandra sir says, it may be 50 to 60,000 is very true for me. It used to be like a stream. It used to come one after the other, one after the other. So I didn't know what to do. Even sometimes I thought, is there something wrong with me or not? Why so many thoughts are arising? It may be with any subjects or anything like that. Next thing, what is happening? I had a strong inner voice in me that used to tell me, you have to do this, go and do this, go do the prayer, go and take bath, go and do it. Some pressure, it was so overpowering inside me. I didn't know how to say no to that. In the due course, I became a slave to that voice. Actually, I was not able to do anything on my own. So I was only hearing this voice and I was only practicing what it says. So that was my thing. Apart from that, I also started having, because of these things, I started having a little bit of worries and anxiety. Even somebody doesn't pick up the phone, I used to think, what happened? So is there any problem with them? Are you not feeling well? Like that, so many questions used to come. It was going cycling in my mind almost the entire waking up of my time. So I did not, though I know the alternative practices and all, I was doing it, but I couldn't come out of these things. So when I started practicing this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation under Chandra sir, so in a few weeks itself, I started feeling something, but I did not notice it very particularly, but some change was there. But after 40 days of practice, then I don't know, these things have completely disappeared from me. So I was able to get back my own personality and I was able to get back my own thing in my hand. So I am now a Buddha CEO volunteer. So this volunteering has given me so many opportunities. I am now so happy in whatever I'm able to contribute. I'm so happy in my own way. I enjoy it the whole time, wholly and wholeheartedly. And one thing what I am very, very happy about it is I actually regained my own personality of what I had it earlier. So the positiveness, the calmness, the way you can take the challenge, all those things which was there a part of me, I totally lost it in due course. And now I have become not only a new leaf in my life, but also I regained what I was earlier. So that has become a gift to me by doing this meditation. Apart from that, I have turned as Ranjana ma'am said, little bit calmer more and started responding and also having an empathy and able to understand the other people better. So all those things are been an extra gift to me. But this particular one, what you have lost, maybe that out of touch with your own feel and with your own what you had it, and that long gap has really turned me down, and I really went down to such a low level. So I was to come back, it was a very big challenge, but that I was able to regain mentally in this by doing this meditation, to regain our own original personality and our own original attitude. This has provided me a great chance to come back to my own living. So I am so grateful to Chandra sir, Vani madam, and also other people who have all helped me in this journey. So to be precise, if I have to tell, what I've gained is now my thoughts have become optimal. So whatever I have to think, only I am thinking it. Even somebody gives me, you have to do this, there is no hesitation for me. Okay, I can do it. Earlier, I used to think a lot. So now I said, okay, I'll do it. So earlier I used to be, what do you call that? Too much perfectionist, and also it was on my own ideas. I think I was a perfect and all. I dropped all those ideas now. So another thing, I used to be a long time planner. If I have to cook for tomorrow, I used to plan it today itself. So if somebody is coming for dinner and if somebody wants to have a dish, so they have to tell me a day earlier. So though I am a very good cook, this is a problem. So I will be calculating which burden to take, how much rice I have to put, how much dal. So this is one time is acceptable, but this will be repeated in 4 to 5 times in my mind. So then it has become a very big problem. So all these things have now disappeared from me. So if somebody says even half an hour before I'm coming, I'm able to do this. See, this all things were draining my energy so much, and I was not able to focus and give my attention to what I have to do it. I regained everything by practicing this meditation. So my life has changed totally. Now I am able to focus what I want. And that inner voice, I don't know, that has disappeared. Whenever I tell about inner voice, I think about the surrender experiment where the author, that singer, Michael Singer used to tell it. So there used to be an inner voice in me, which was forcing me to go to look into myself, introspect, and go further and think. I am only remembering that because after my introspection, I regained this by doing this meditation. So now, to put it in one sentence, now I have a romantic date with my life every day. So that is the blessings from this doing the Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you so much.
What a beautiful expression. Romantic date with your life every day. Vidya madam, just amazing. I've not heard this expression today.
Thank you, sir. So really I'm doing that, so I'm able to tell you.
Please talk about your teaching and your community that you built up there.
It's actually, even this is also one of the miracles of this meditation. Actually, I was living in this flat for more than 20 years, but we never used to have any conversation, seeing in the corridor or in the left, we said, hi, bye, that's all, how are you, nothing more than that. But on 2021, this during the Ganesh Chaturthi, one day I was sitting there, they wanted me to play after the celebration, they play the games and all. I said, I can't play the games now. So I have to take my class at 9 o'clock. I'm taking also, I'm Tamil section even today also. That time I told him 9 o'clock. I've got a session I have to take for Tamil. So they said, what you are teaching? I said, I'm teaching meditation, this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, where it's very easy to follow. And even so I told them, it is like a 2-minute instant Maggie. So any tension or anything you want, sit for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then close your eyes and you will regain your composure and also your energy back. This is what I am teaching it. They said, can you teach us? I said, okay, if you have at least 6-7 people are there, now I can start teaching it. So that was in Telugu. So I am basically from Tamil Nadu, so I know Tamil, Hindi and all. But Telugu I used to speak, but not that much fluently. But when they said, I never thought about the language or anything, I said, I will take it. So on September 5th, 2020, when we started this 40-day session, so when the 40-day session was there, said more of them are homemakers. So I am able to converse them in Telugu. So I have actually, that fluency has come so so easily for me. I was able to complete the 40 days course with them, and they are all now become a true meditators. Even Chandra sir visited our house on December 24th. So we had a meditation meet. He met them everyone. So they also feeling a lot of difference in them. So one lady very clearly told, before meditation, I was like this. After meditation, I was like this. So there were so many changes they were able to find out, and they are having now we are having every week, at least 2 days or 3 days we meet, we do the meditation together, and also with some sort of a wisdom section we share with each other. And every 21st of the month, when our Buddha CEO is conducting that planet meditation, we are doing it. And also the full moon meditation, we go to our terrace and we do a meditation. So even the community feeling has started coming, where I used to feel all alone. Now somebody is there. Someone around 10 to 12 families are with me now in this process. And I also taking the meditation for the senior citizens. So on the Zoom, so those senior citizens are mostly around 70 plus and all. So I am able to, whatever I know, I'm able to convey to them. And they are also doing the meditation on every Sunday. Other days, I think I send sir 15-minute program. So they are practicing this way. I've been doing the service to this. So I'm very happy to teach and give and take, or whatever I learn, I share it to them. So that's very good.
So beautiful, Vidyaji. A perfect example of there is no retirement, or when a mind becomes suddenly has no work, it easily slip in. You're a professor before, right? I think that's what I gather.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So that talent, we all have that unique talent, and the talent absolutely will be utilized. Nothing is given randomly to us. We can remember this. Nothing is given randomly. Your ability to speak, your ability to teach, your ability to synthesize, your ability to express, convince, influence, or create, or operate, we all have some talent. And we identify the talent, and the talent will be absolutely utilized towards spreading the highest truth that we experience, that we enjoyed. And that's what Vidya Madam is doing it. Our dharma by default becomes spreading and giving that thing we enjoy most, and it's what has become into our life. So everything she's saying, that I regained all my personality, is what she's saying, a world of teaching with students and people, and then loving and living that thing, and she's doing it now back again. Madam, we wish that you go for at least 100 more years. Thank you very much. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Many things with Buddha CEO. That community is awesome. The kind of community you built, the more we meet together, the more we exchange energy, and the more we become one. So we've got an amazing community in your flat. Perfect example of how we can touch people around us. So easy, but we don't think about it. We're talking about everything. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And one more, my lifelong aim is to be useful to somebody in some way or the other. So that manifestation has taken place now for me through Buddha Siva Foundation. So I'm so happy to be that. So I thought I am not, see, even the almost 2 decades I have lost touch with my own field. But on all those 2 decades, I had probably had one thing in mind: I'm totally useless. I'm not been useful to anyone. So that, glitch has been completely removed from me now. So I'm totally enjoying what I'm doing. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Amazing. Radhika,
Wow.
thank you. Was
Yeah.
that? Go ahead, please.
Wow, such an amazing sharing. Thank you, Vidya madam and Ranjana madam. It's so powerful, so inspiring. Thank you for coming and sharing. So friends, I have a small announcement and then maybe we can open up for some Q&A. We have a monthly event called Million Meditators event on 21st of every month. This is to heal the planet, heal everyone, bring the collective consciousness up. So please share this event, please join, bring as many meditators as possible. And so we can make this program more effective. It's on the 21st. I'll share the details in chat and please join and please share as much as possible. So thank you again for everyone joining. We will open up for Q&A in a few minutes, and anyone who needs to drop, they can drop, and please ask any questions or anything you want to share from the sharings we heard from Vidya ma'am and Ranjana madam today.
Music, please. Kote. Karen Drucker. She is one amazing singer, makes it also simple. So most of the songs that we play are from her, and YouTube, everything is there. Yes. Radhika madam, we have any questions? Anybody want to share? Almost at 8, maybe another 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes, anyone wants to share or have any questions, please raise your hand. So we have Usha madam. Please unmute. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Usha.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. My video is not coming up. It doesn't matter. Anyway, good morning. It was lovely listening to both of the great women. Thank you so much for sharing. And it was really cute of her to say, as a professor, she was of no use. That really brought, a smile on my face. But it is so nice. But we get to know people and go ahead, It's really nice. Thank you so much. And today, in the morning when it started, I somehow didn't know the link of it. And though I was not very, like stressed and all, but I was quite anxious in a softer version of it. And I didn't get the link. I was just, writing it on WhatsApp. And then I think Sudha or somebody gave me a link. And I went on into the link, though I felt I was not stressed and nothing. And I could meditate. It was almost half an hour after the class. But then I concentration was okay, but I felt there was a little stiffness in my back and knees. So I was wondering whether the stress that we always feel is bigger, but they are minute, or the stresses which we don't understand. This is also a kind of stress, I wanted to know.
Madam, in meditation, many things can happen. And so no analysis, because everything happens in meditation, we can't understand why it happened, but a lot is happening. A lot is happening, and the energy, the circulation, so it can make it somebody feel stiff, somebody feel like, like an iron rod, of various kinds of stiffness, or like a jelly. Many things are possible, and an entire spectrum of experience are possible. But it's okay and it's safe, and we don't need to put in an ask.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And it's safe. It's
right.
safe. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your question. Next, we have Rosemary. Ma'am, please unmute. Rosemary, ma'am, can you please unmute? Yeah.
Hi, I'm sorry. In response to what was just said, as far as the quantum field goes, the speed of sound, speed of light, actually, let's say, is about 186 miles per second. the mind in the quantum field could surpass this and reach heights not known to the physical plane science. It's amazing how we could appear or go to another world or somewhere deep within ourselves, should I say, and instantaneously. I guess I used to meditate a lot more. About 10 years ago, I was involved in a group and I outgrew it. Kind of miss all my friends from that period of time, but it just wasn't for me. But I learned an awful lot, and I am so grateful for everything that I have learned. And I've learned quite a bit. But since then, I have, you know, how should I say? I have met some masters in my path who have come to me because it was and I would ask them why are you coming to me? And they would say, it's your karma, dear. It's your karma. And I didn't understand that, it's time. And I had a hard time with it. They taught me so much. They taught me bliss. And they would meet with me at a certain time every day and show me so many things. And I have no idea where they were from, but whoever they are, they have gone. But whoever they were, whoever they are, I am so grateful to them. I have learned quite a bit. And I just wanted to say thank you to Rajana for inviting me back into the fold. It's now time. I have retired from my job, and let me just say, when I say retired, it just means freedom. It doesn't mean anything else. It means that I am free to explore more options. And life is a journey. It never ends. So I am certainly open and happy to unfold in my next partaking. But aside from, all that, I wanted to, Rajana and we worked together. We were, in a corporate job. I'm not certain that I'm the original person she spoke of, but she has unfolded with this meditation, and she extended an invitation to me recently for the first time, and I take that very seriously. It's very holy to me, it's very sacred to me, and very important to me to unfold and to continue with my journey and to be accountable for everything that I have been given in this time, and how I share it with others is very important as well. So Ranjana, wow, you really impressed me with everything you you were very, very lucky to be in the presence of such divine souls, and to have a wonderful meeting in your home. I hope I could be a part of that in June. I would love to meet everyone. And also to the doctorate, the sociologist. I love Soch. Oh my God. I read just about every book Eric Fromm ever written. That's where I started out actually on my journey. And then I ended up in IT because I had to pay the bills. But I love sociology. I think it's awesome. I wanted to be a sociologist, but I had to pay the bills. You know how that works. But hopefully we could talk sometime. I would love to speak with you. And for all of you here in this meeting, I so want to express my gratitude for being here and for sharing these precious, precious moments with me. And I really look forward to the 21st. Hopefully, I could get more information on how to join. I would love to be part of healing the planet and raising the consciousness of the earth. I think that's due. I think it's time. And I'm there. Definitely I'm there. And thank you all for this for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary, madam. That's wonderful. Great observation. Yes, our thought is always traversing beyond speed of light, 300,000 kilometers per second speed of light, and thought is going beyond it. So many things happen. The beautiful observations, we would like to work together. There is no retirement, you know it. You said explore more. So we explore always those things that we are experiencing at the highest and then share it. So we'll continue the journey. And we are very grateful to Ranjana ji too, as you are, for introducing so many and then being here. Thank you. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Rosemary ma'am. We are very grateful to have you here. I shared the link about the Million Meditators in the chat, so please check it out. And I don't see any more hands raised, so
We conclude.
we can conclude the session today. Thank you everyone for joining. I think we will take away what Vidya madam shared. Love yourself and have a romantic date with your life. That's an awesome statement. So we'll close with that. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.